The Marin ROP Media Center and Intel Computer Clubhouse offer hands-on technology programs for middle and high school youth. Focusing on engineering and media production, we mentor youth from ideation to exhibition, helping them create projects that are engaging and expressive. Here are some of the projects completed this summer.
My name is Emily Malmquist, and my project is an aquaponics system. This is an aquaponics system. Basically, it's hydroponics combined with aquaculture, raising aquatic creatures. And basically, I am pumping the water from a fish tank, which I don't yet have fish in, into my grow bed. And the fish waste, the ammonia, converts into a natural fertilizer for the plants so that they can prosper in the water. One of the most valuable things I learned is probably that no matter how careful you think you're being, or no matter like how specific you are being with every little decision you make, you'll always run into problems. But there's always a way to solve them.
My name's Allison Woodworth, and I made a Spicker Zoo, which is a solar-powered iPhone charging removable shelving unit. I learned to accept failure, but also to overcome it. That was like the biggest thing. But aside from that, I just learned to well, from this internship, I learned to overcome failure, but also to accept it at the same time. But aside from that, I learned to take an idea and, brainstorm and sketch and go through the whole process from the very beginning all the way to the final product. So the whole sketching and doing research on materials, and then kind of prototyping and building the project and all of that, all the way to the final thing.
I'm Jared Sears, and my project is the Light Cube. That's right there. Create an idea, from there, progress it, think, what do I need in order for this idea to work? You start with a prototype, and you develop a gravity switch, which the cube runs off of, and you think, how is this going to light up a bunch of lights, and how the circuit completes itself. And then once you've completed that, you make a final product. Just a minimalist concept, let's make a cube, and let's have it light up when you turn it over.
My name is Noah Marty, and the name of my project is the Lazy Laser. Alright, so the materials that are inside are an Adreno board, which I programmed, and I actually made the program myself, an LED, a photocell, which is a light receptor that can tell the light levels in the room. I think the most valuable thing I learned was how to code Adreno. That was really tough, but it was also really fun, and I think it's really cool that I can do all these things now.
I'm Melissa Papook, and my project is sunflower tessellation digital fabrication. This is a digital fabrication, or a replica of a digital fabrication. I designed hexagonal prisms because those tessellate on 123D Design by Autodesk, and I 3D printed 24 of those prisms. I used hot glue to connect them and make a structure. It was really cool, and hopefully I can do that again.
My name is Sam Marufi, and my project is the LED Jukebox. Alright, so basically my project is a LED jukebox. It plays music and has 2 lights. It's made out of wood that we laser cut into a few pieces, and I attached it with wood glue and some nails made out of needles. Problem solving in general, when a lot of times with my project, some of the parts didn't work out, and I had to figure out a way to make everything work in the end, which they did, thankfully.
Okay, hi, I'm Michelle Bollinger, and my project is the Beating Heart wristband. And basically, I did an e-textile, or a soft circuit, where I threaded together some LEDs and used a pulse sensor, so the LEDs would flash in time with my heartbeat. I think just the prototyping process, just making sure everything's running properly all the way through, and also persistence especially. Each time I'd encounter a problem in my project, I'd have to step back and just really work forward and not be discouraged by sort of all these sort of mishaps, and in the end it's working a little bit. So, and I think I've learned like a lot throughout this whole internship, so it was definitely worth it.
I'm Samantha Sconyers, and this is a self-sustaining planner box. Probably that it's hard to go from ideation to like a real thing. I had all these ideas in my head of stuff I could do, and then you kind of have to be realistic and be like, can I get this done? Can I have access to the materials? So it's kind of like good to start thinking realistically and not so much like ideation. So I got to see how to prototype, and it was pretty valuable.